Hello everybody, welcome to ETF Investing Australia, the weekly overview program for the 3rd to the 7th of June 2019. In today's program, we'll be taking a look at where the money's flowing for the week and also the year to date. So stick around, I think it'll be a great program and very informative. Hi guys, this is Scott. I know that most people are scared to start investing because they think they'll lose all their damn money. This show is designed to give you some basic information to demystify the world of personal finances. I want to give you the help and courage to take the leap and invest in yourself for yourself. My job here is to help you guys out. Hey, with that being said, can you guys give me a like and subscribe and also click on the bell because that'd be a great help to me because I'm helping you guys. Thanks. So I'll just give a quick overview of the number one performing both categories. You guys can look at all the numbers and all the codes and whatever as I speak anyway. So with that being said, let's take a tour of the ASX ETF top performers for the week and for the year to date. So top ETFs by 1 week total return. Number one on the list there was BetaShares Geared US Equity Fund Currency Hedge, up a healthy 10.3%. So GGUS provides investors with a simple way to obtain a cost-effective geared exposure to returns in the US market. That one is relatively small market cap of 26 million. Let's slip across now to the top ETFs by year-to-date total return. Number one on that list here is the BetaShares Geared Australia Equity Fund, up a healthy 36.4%. So GAR tracks the S&P ASX 200. That's a relatively, I suppose, mid-range, or I suppose you could even say smallish ETF as well. That has a market cap of roughly $91.9 million. You'll get a interesting little dividend, actually quite healthy dividend, I suppose, of 5.9% for that one. That one might be something if you're kind of into that type of product to have a look at further down the line. Okay, people, let's take a quick overview of the ASX ETF money flows. So the top ETFs by 1 week flows, we saw VanEck Vectors Australia equal weighted ETF. We saw inflows for the week for this ETF of 17.6 million. So MVW tracks the MVIS Australia Equal Weighted Index, and that's a VanEck Vectors in-house index. The ETF has got a pretty healthy market cap of 850.8 million. You get a dividend yield of roughly 2.66%. Morningstar give it a reasonable rating of bronze. Moving across now to the top ETFs by year-to-date flows in. We have seen the BetaShares Australia High Interest Cash ETF at number one here as well. So we saw inflows of $208.7 million. So the BetaShares Australian High Interest Cash ETF invests the funds in high interest accounts in banks in Australia, so like ANZ, CBA, NAB. That ETF has a rough market cap of $1.4 billion. So instead of investing your money in the bank, you can invest it here in this ETF and you'll get a dividend of 2.03%. This one has a Morningstar rating of neutral. So, with the amount of year-to-date inflows, you can see people are just looking for a new place to park their money because the banks are pitiful at the moment. Okay, now let's have a look at the ASX ETF trading volumes. Top ETFs by 1 week average daily turnover. No surprises here that we saw BetaShares Australia High Interest Cash ETF with a daily average volume of $30.5 million. As mentioned before, people are looking for a home for their money because they're not getting any interest in the bank, and this is an interesting alternative for that. Moving across to the top ETFs by year-to-date average daily turnover. We saw the State Street SPDR S&P ASX 200 fund. For those who have forgotten about that one invests its money in obviously ASX 200. So you're looking at the top 200 companies on the ASX. That one has a market cap of roughly $3.7 billion. You get a healthy-ish dividend from that one of roughly 4.36%. Morningstar give it a high rating of bronze. So daily average turnover for that, because it's quite a large ETF, it's averaging $13.3 million per day, and you can see there in the number 2 spot is the BetaShares Australia High Interest Cash ETF. So that's quite a popular one for the year to date as well. So let's take a quick look at some news headlines, I suppose, from last month. Bit of an idea of inflows and other bits and pieces. So the industry ended May at a record of $48.7 billion with a monthly market cap increase of 1.4%, or an addition of $670 million of new money. So May also saw the industry reach a new all-time record in terms of trading value, with a greater than $4 billion of value traded over the month for the first time. So in terms of category demand, it was Australian shares and bonds that received the most amounts of inflows. Both categories received roughly $250 million of net cash flows. Market cap wise, as mentioned before, we saw a rise to $48.7 billion, which is a new industry record. We've kind of touched on the market cap increase, so we saw an additional $670 million brought into the market over the month of May. Market cap growth for the last 12 months was quite a healthy 27%, or an additional $10.2 billion. I think more people are becoming more aware of ETFs, and also just the fact that in the general terms, people are becoming more aware and looking for other options to invest their money as well. So just a quick note, we saw new money, so unit growth for the year by number of 1.4%. New money for the month of May, we saw, as mentioned before, it was $989 million, so almost $1 billion. With regards to products, so there's 241 exchange traded products on the ASX. We saw one new active ETF launched, and that was focusing on small caps. We also saw 3 single bond products reach maturity. So I'm assuming they're being taken off the index, or rebooted or whatever. So one in, 3 out. Hi guys, please keep in mind that this is for information purposes only. I do not recommend any particular product. You need to complete your own research and, if applicable, consult a financial professional. Hey, thanks for taking the time and sticking around to the end of the video. I enjoy producing these videos for you guys. I actually learn a lot of information myself. It keeps me up to date with what's happening in the market. If you like what I'm doing, please give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe, also jingle the bell. That'll let you know when the next video is coming. Greatly appreciate your time once again. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Ciao.